Hello there, Clive. This fine, warm, sunny weather is going to be coming to an end. Huge changes on the way this week. It is going to turn much colder right the way across the whole of the UK. Today, though, in the sunshine, it's warm out there for the time of year. In the Midlands, temperatures are getting up to 17 degrees, but the really cold air is currently to the north of Scotland as we see a northerly wind developing this week. That cold air is going to be swept southwards across the whole of the country. These are the temperatures we're looking at on Thursday. It'll feel colder in the wind as well, and with those sort of temperatures from the middle part of the week, there's every chance of seeing some sleet and snow just about anywhere.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, today really is the last day of the spring warmth for the rest of the week. It certainly is going to turn colder from tomorrow. Today, well, it's a misty, foggy start to the morning. Poor visibility out there, as you can see from our weather watcher photo here from Cockfosters, but not too long before that cloud started to break up and we've got some brightness emerging. We'll keep some sunny spells, I think, for many as we head through the rest of the day. Although just towards the end of the afternoon, there is a bit more cloud pushing its way northwards into southern home counties. Maybe the small chance of a late shower or two here as well. But
as you can see, Sally's here. And I'd like to say I'm really feeling quite joyful because we're both in summer dresses today.
I know, but the joy ends right there. I know lots of people have been talking about the slap today, but another big issue is the weather, because it's all going to change. So I'm quite sad about it because I've enjoyed the spring interlude that we'd have. But
yeah, and I feel like we've been channeling that today.
I know,
with our short sleeves.
We tried.
We did, yeah.
But the north winds are coming down and we're going to see potentially some hail, some sleet, and maybe even some snow. Quite difficult to get the right ingredients for snow, so it's all a little bit touch and go, so you'll have to keep an eye on the forecast. But the other thing you're going to notice, of course, is that it is going to turn cloudier and it's going to turn colder, so we have to say goodbye to the lovely, beautiful clothes in our jeans and t-shirt. I'm afraid we're going to need our coats again, possibly even scarf and hat and boots and all the rest. Anyway, never mind. Let's take a look. Here's the details. So I'm afraid we're going to say goodbye to these beautiful blue skies over the next few days, and this little one might want to grow some feathers pretty quickly because things are turning cloudier. As we get to later on Wednesday, some outbreaks of rain, possibly even wintry showers for the second half of the week, the working week that is, and it's going to turn colder as well. Why? Well, the jet stream that's been to the north of us is going to dip down to the south, and as it does so, those winds swing round to a more northerly direction, bringing in colder conditions and more changeable conditions as well as we head through the week.
Rita, brace yourself. There's a big change on the way. Hard to believe when you look at some of the scenes we had today. This was how it looked for a weather watcher in Aberystwyth in West Wales. Temperatures not too far away from there. Got all the way up to 18 degrees. But look north to Shetland. Just 5 degrees in Shetland this afternoon. Some much colder air, and that will be sweeping its way southwards over the next few days. In fact, it will be cold enough for snow in some parts of the UK.
Lizzie, how's it looking? It's a bit chillier, isn't it?
well, Victoria, it certainly will turn like that. What do we say about March? In like a lion and out like a lamb. Well, the weather's been dancing around like a lovely spring lamb for the last week or so. Lots of sunshine, temperatures up to 21 degrees Celsius. But by the time we get to the last day of March, Thursday, it's going to be absolutely roaring cold again. Really very chilly indeed. I'll get onto that in just a moment. Let's deal with today. So it all went according to plan. A misty, foggy start to the morning. Lots of low cloud around. Then we saw the brightness, the sunshine come through. Temperatures in the mid to high teens, fairly pleasant. But it is the last day of the spring warmth, because from tomorrow it's going to be turning an awful lot colder. We'll be slashing those temperatures in two and then some. And there'll also be a very chilly wind, possibly a little bit of wintry weather too on Wednesday night.
Now the clocks have gone forward. We're benefiting from lighter evenings, and what better reason to send Alex out and about to give us what we expected would be lovely spring weather. And when tonight he's at Cardiff Castle. But Alex, you mentioned snow. It can't be, surely.
I know, I've done pretty well to get your attention because there's been a lot of grabbing attention today, certainly, hasn't there? But yes, I mentioned the S-word, snow. There is a possibility with a colder air mass coming across the UK through the middle part of this week that we could see some snow showers across the north. We'll keep our fingers crossed, but hopefully we don't get too much. But of course, I'll keep you updated on all of this as we head through. But yes, I spent the day in Cardiff. It's been relatively pleasant. Some spells of sunshine earlier, all being a bit cloudy now though. But you can see the castle keep behind me, and this is always built in the middle part of the castle to stop intruders coming through once they breach the main rules. But earlier today, I tell you what did breach the rules was Some good strollers coming through, actually. There were lots of people out and about enjoying themselves. It was even mild enough for a few minutes in a giant deck chair. And also the daffodils are lovely here at the moment. They're still in full bloom, and there is just so much history here, around 2,000 years worth, and I can tell you inside the castle is equally as impressive. But we've been talking about these lighter evenings. Yesterday was really nice, particularly out towards many western parts of the UK, but certainly today we are enjoying the lighter evenings for Cardiff in particular. Well, we saw our sun rise at 6:57, and then we're expecting it to set at around 7:39, and this will only get better as we head through the coming weeks. Well, the weather as we head through the next 24 hours won't be so bad, but it certainly will be noticeably changeable as we head through the middle part of this week. But there are signs that towards the end of the week into next weekend, it will start to settle down and become a fair bit dry. All looking pretty fine here at the moment. Dry conditions overhead, but as I say, just watch out for a bit more in the way of rain, Mary, towards the middle part of the week, and of course, potentially some snow in the north.
Well, where go my summer clothes again? Alex, thank you very much indeed.